What if I told you that you could actually help clean your arteries while you sleep? It sounds kind of wild, right? But we're about to dive into the fascinating science behind how just a few simple sips before bed can unlock your body's own natural built-in healing systems. See, here's the thing. Your body, believe it or not, has its very own internal maintenance crew. And every single night, its job is to get in there and resurface the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. The goal? To keep them slick, smooth, and free-flowing so your blood can move without any friction at all.
So what happens when that crew doesn't show up for their shift? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? Because for millions and millions of people, that nightly repair window, it never actually opens, and we're about to find out why.
Okay, first things first, let's really break down the problem itself. Clogged arteries. It's a term we've all heard 1,000 times, but what does it actually mean?
The medical term is atherosclerosis, and it's not just a simple clog, like a drain. It's a slow, gradual hardening and narrowing of the very pipes that deliver life-giving blood to your entire body. This plaque, it's a really stubborn, sticky mess.
What's really shocking here is just looking at the difference in the size of the opening. I mean, look at that healthy artery on the left. It's like a wide-open highway. Now look at the one on the right. As that passage gets narrower and narrower with plaque, your heart has to pump so much harder just to push the same amount of blood through. That constant strain is exactly what leads to high blood pressure.
And this, right here, brings us to the absolute core of the issue, something called the non-dipping pattern. According to the American Heart Association, your blood pressure has to drop at night. It's not optional. That dip is literally the signal for the maintenance crew to start their work. If your blood pressure stays high, that repair cycle just never, ever starts.
Now here's where it gets really tricky. That healthy cup of green tea you have in the evening, while the caffeine can keep your system all revved up, preventing that crucial pressure dip. And even something like apple cider vinegar, if it triggers a little acid reflux, it can set off an alarm in your nervous system, basically telling the maintenance crew to pack up and go home. So the very things we think are helping us could actually be sabotaging the whole process.
So if that's the problem, how is this nightly repair supposed to work? Let's get into the actual mechanics of it. It's pretty cool.
The hero of this whole story is a tiny little gas molecule called nitric oxide. Your body makes it, and its whole job is to tell the muscles around your arteries to just relax. As one doctor put it, making nitric oxide is like flipping a switch for better circulation. The pipes get wider, the pressure drops, and the whole system can finally take a breath and calm down.
So really, it all boils down to a simple two-part strategy. First, we've got to boost that nitric oxide to open up the gates for the repair crew. And second, we need to fight the inflammation that's causing all the damage in the first place, using powerful antioxidants to basically seal and protect the artery walls. It's a real 1-2 punch.
All right, now for the part you've been waiting for. Let's look at a few simple, science-backed drinks that can help you support both of these key functions.
First up, let's tackle that nitric oxide boost head-on. We've got two really potent, all-natural options here. So these two drinks use different but equally powerful approaches. Pomegranate juice just is loaded with antioxidants that protect the artery walls from getting inflamed. Beetroot juice, on the other hand, is full of natural nitrates, which your body can take and convert directly into our hero molecule, nitric oxide. Just a quick tip, make sure you're using pure, unsweetened juices to get the best effect.
And hey, this isn't just some theory. Check out this number. A clinical study back in 2004 found that patients who already had artery narrowing saw the thickness of their artery walls reduced by up to 30% in just 1 year of drinking pomegranate juice every day. That's a massive result from such a simple habit.
Okay, next up, let's tackle that second key, fighting inflammation. We need something that can coat and soothe the inner lining of those arteries. And for that, we turn to golden milk. But listen, how you make it is everything. The active compound in turmeric, which is called curcumin, is fat-soluble. That means just sprinkling it in water is not going to do much. You have to dissolve it in a warm milk that has some fat, like almond or coconut milk. Then you add just a pinch of black pepper, and boom, the stuff in the pepper boosts your body's absorption of that curcumin by an incredible 2,000%. Now, here's a really unique blend that creates this wonderful synergy. It combines 3 super simple ingredients to support your entire vascular system while you sleep.
Let's break this down real quick. You take 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. That helps stimulate that all-important nitric oxide. Then, just a 1/4 teaspoon of raw honey, which helps lower nighttime cortisol. That's the stress hormone that keeps your arteries all tensed up.
And finally, a sprinkle of cinnamon, which helps stabilize your blood sugar and improve circulation to even your tiniest little blood vessels. So you have olive oil to open, honey to calm, and cinnamon to balance.
Pretty cool, right? And finally, let's look at a 1-2 punch that's actually been clinically tested specifically to go after that bad cholesterol. So this comes straight from a randomized clinical trial done in 2016. Researchers basically wanted to see what would happen if people who had moderately high cholesterol took a daily dose of garlic and lemon juice.
And the results were pretty remarkable. As you can see right here on this chart, the group taking the garlic and lemon juice mixture saw a really significant drop in their LDL, or bad cholesterol, in just 8 weeks. The other groups, barely any change. This just goes to show you the powerful effect these two simple ingredients can have when they work together.
So what's the big picture here? What's the main takeaway? It's that these small sips can genuinely lead to big changes, and taking consistent action can have a huge impact on your cardiovascular health.
So, let's just quickly recap the most important points. Your body has a natural, nightly repair system. That system only gets turned on if your blood pressure dips. We can help that happen by drinking things that boost nitric oxide and calm inflammation. And please remember, doing this consistently is what makes all the difference in the world. I really want to leave you with this powerful thought. Your arteries, they aren't just lifeless tubes that wear out over time. They are living, dynamic tissues that are literally designed to heal themselves. And you have the power to help them do that. So the only question left is, what small change are you going to make for your health tonight? That maintenance crew is ready and waiting to get to work. All you got to do is let them clock in.